in this bitch kicking Caxi and cool. You already know what time it is, you feel me? You tuned in with the number one crip in your life. That is I. About to check out this motherfucking Nicki Minaj interview. You know what I mean? Talking about this monster track right there. You know, well, monster verse. You know what I mean? But who knows what we gonna get out of this. So drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. Well, hold on real quick. We backtrack. Y'all already know what we gonna get out of this because y'all probably already seen this shit a billion times. So ain't nothing new to y'all, but new to me. Let's get it.
And there was one instance when Jay was on the track with a certain rapper. Wait. Respectfully. This verse was a turning moment. I just want to revisit this for a second. Can we revisit this verse? You know where we're going with it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
With a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka. Hey, I'm in that tanga, color of Willy Wonka. You could be the king, but watch the queen come. Okay, first things first, I'll eat your brain. Then I'ma go teeth and fang. That's what a motherfucking monster do.
Oh. Okay. What?
I ain't noticed because my money ain't. You know they gonna do this all night, right?
Yep.
Hotter than the Middle Eastern climate. Tony Mataranda, T-Wind it. Nicki, you want them titties when I sight it. All right, okay, you guys.
We gonna be here. That's amazing, though. I love y'all energy. Give it up for yourselves.
It's so dope.
The one line in here, and that's rap. That's like when you get on the track as an MC, even if you respect, and I know the respect you have for Jay and Kanye and Ross is on that track.
Fuck Ross.
It's still like, you're not gonna body me. I'm gonna hold my own. The one line, and we talked about this too, because before you named this album Queen, I remember I was calling you King. I said, you're not the Queen, you the King. Because a lot of times, and Queen is a dope title, and you are the Queen, but sometimes we got to stop this stigma where the woman MC is number two.
Thank you.
You know, it's certain shit. It's about your wordplay. It's about your bars. And there's certain fields of sports where man and woman, like, I think Serena's the best tennis player on earth. I think you can put her on any.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You can put her up against any man and they get embodied. And, you know, you could be the king, but watch the queen conquer. Can you please talk about that and what was going through your mind?
Wait, I don't know. I mean, that was a long time ago, but I'm trying to think. Oh, I know. At that time, I knew it was on Kanye's album. So at that time, you know, even at that time, Kanye was a pretty big deal. So I knew I was getting on an album with someone that was a big presence. So I was basically talking to him like, like, you know, like, I'm gonna show you something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to, like, you know, impress him, you know, so to speak, and show out, pretty much. So that's the way, you know. And also, at that, when I started, there was really no presence, really, you know. Of course, there are so many women who opened the door for me, but there was a drought. When I came, like, it was a long drought for a long time. So it was just like, you know, the rebirth, really. And I think that song and that was a moment in time. I've never seen anything like that happen.
Yeah.
I remember Kanye called me and he said, I know this is good. I know niggas is gonna say this is the best verse of my album. I'm taking a chance by putting this shit on here, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Kanye is so, like, dramatic. He's so colorful the way he talks. And I was like, in my head, I was dying. Like, inside, I was dying because I was like, please don't let this man not put this song on there. Jesus! I was praying. Like, I really prayed to Jesus. Right. I was like, Lord, please let him just, you know, be okay with this. I didn't know Jay-Z was on it until the song came out.
Right. Were you sweating? Were you a little bit nervous?
Little. No, actually, I'm lying. Months had gone by, and Kanye said I put Jay on it. But of course, I didn't hear Jay on it, so you don't know until you know. Like, I didn't hear anything, and I did not even want to say, can I hear it? You know, I was so nervous. This is to tell you how different stuff was for me at that time. Because now I have so much control over everything. It was so different that I did not even approve the mix on my vocal. Everybody that know me know how crazy that is right now. Anybody in the industry that's looking, they know, right? He took other takes and put them together in one take. Because I did not want all those grunting sounds in one verse.
Right.
And I was like, can you please? No. I fought him while we were still in the studio. I said, no, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? No, what are you doing? He was like, nah, I like that. That's dope. I was like, no, it just should be just a couple, just a couple, the monster voice.
Right.
And he was so like obsessed with that little dumb monster voice, he wanted it to be in the whole thing. And I remember being so mad at him, but I couldn't say anything. I was just like,
yeah, but it turned out great. It turned out like, the fact was that 2010, we talking about 8 years later. I'm a hip hop head, so I'm going to talk hip hop. I'm not going to talk pop, which I'm just sorry, that's not what I do. I mean, there's certain verses, like I remember when I heard AZ on Nas's Life a Bitch, just like how standout that is. Certain moments in hip hop that makes you stop and be like, hold up, this a moment. And 8 years later, we still talking about it. And the verse don't get old.
Has there been a female rap verse since that?
Stop. Wait. We dead in that tonight. Female rap verse. We talking about rap verse.
You're right.
You see
Sure,
what I'm saying?
my bad. It's not about female rap. But not female rap, a new rap verse. Like a new person on the scene being on a song with icons. No, listen to this. Since Monster, has there been a new rapper on a record with icons that stood out like that?
Listen, that's a good question. I can't think of one. I'm gonna get back to you because I want to think about it. I'm gonna do the due diligence.
Yeah, I think we should.
Because we having hip hop discussions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that verse was most definitely iconic. That shit was crazy. I gotta go hear a J part. I can't listen to that song entirely because there's a certain rapper on there, you know what I mean, that I just refuse to hear that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I just can't do it. I just don't got it in me. But I could just go cut that part out though, now that I think about it. Anyways, dope ass interview right there. I love that motherfucking verse. It's energetic, it's wild, it's crazy. That shit is cracking. You know what I mean? Just like me. You dig? Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about this interview right here. Man, her fans was crazy as fuck up in there.